Hi guys, so this is an eye review for pixie dust, and what we're looking at here is, see, it's hard for me to tell because as you can see the picture is very blurry. Um, I would guess that this is probably a blue eye. Um, and this is my logic on this. I always have to explain to you why I think that because if I'm wrong, then we can see where I went wrong, right? And you can judge for yourself. You're not just blindly listening to my advice. Um, so the reason why I think logically that it's a blue eye is because the variation of the shades of brown is very dramatic. Around the pupil, the person has a darker brown. They have a skin ring around the outside of the iris, which is almost black in color, and then the middle part is a very light brown, almost like a orangey, dark yellow type of shade, right? So your eye cannot be that light. So if your eye is not that light, I'm assuming that this is lymph, okay? Um, and since your lymph color is so light, usually that's an indication that there's a lighter color underneath too. So because you got to think of it almost like painting, right? When you're putting one color on top of another color. If say you're putting a color on top of black, right? You can see the black through it. It's going to be a darker shade. So in this way of layering, right? Like you could see that the middle of the iris is very light. So I don't think, and your eye couldn't be that light as a brown, like a true brown. Um, I would say keep detoxing and we'll see, because to me it looks, again, if you could send me a better picture, I'll let you know for sure, because I need to see the fibers to know for sure. I don't see the fibers in this. But based on this, I would say that it's very possible that you have a blue eye underneath, because when I see true brown eyes, they're usually a lot darker than this. Okay, so now let's go over the rest of it. So obviously a very dark skin ring. And this makes sense with what we were saying earlier, that if you're so backed up with lymph, then obviously the skin is going to try to eliminate it as much as possible. So that's what we're seeing, such a dark skin ring around. We also see a dark ring around the pupil, meaning that you've been systematically acidic for a long period of time, meaning that you've been eating foods that are making you more and more acidic. All of this is completely reversible, okay? Don't think that, it's all hope is lost. This is completely reversible, but you have to start right now. Um, so the first thing I would address in this situation is well, I would go on as much fruits as possible, because you got to get this lymph out, because if this is all lymph, this is a lot of lymph, to be honest. So you want to make sure you get it all out, because your body is already trying to get it out very hard by going all the way to the skin to trying to at least like push it out of the skin. And you probably are seeing a lot of skin issues, because I don't know how you can have a ring that dark and really not see skin issues. So, but you got to understand the process, that your body is doing it to help you heal, okay? So if you're getting acne or any other kind of stuff, then it's doing it for your benefit, but you need to help it. Now, the other thing is too, all of this stuff, like the way you see it, it's kind of the way it is under your body. It's just not the same color. It's not black, obviously, under skin, but it's that congested. So if you go on like extreme, like all fruits all day, the skin's gonna be like, yes, finally, and then it's gonna try to just eliminate it. So you might have a really kind of big eruption of, like, if you're having acne or whatever skin issues you're having, you might have more of them, because lymph is going to be coming out like from everywhere, basically. Like you might even wake up, like people wake up a lot with like gunk in their eyes, because like it's coming out from like the eyes. You might get runny nose, you might get acne, like severe acne, where it comes like like not like boils, but you know what I'm saying, like big pimples, because all that lymph is going to be coming out. It's not all going to be coming out through your skin, but that skin is going to be detoxing. So I would say add a smoothie every morning of fruit and see how it does. If you're okay and your skin and everything is okay, I would wait about wait about a week. Do one smoothie a day, okay? And then if that works, then do 2 smoothies a day in the morning. Morning is best, and see how you do with that. So the best thing to do smoothies with, right now I find, is like watermelon, oranges. See if your supermarket will allow you to buy the box, or like get like a bulk discount, because that just makes a lot more sense than buying like individual ones. That's what I usually do, is I buy bulk and start to get that cleared out. Watermelon especially is very detoxifying. If you're having a watermelon smoothie, don't add anything into it, because melons of any kind, including watermelons, digest best on their own. So yeah, so I would start there and see what this is gonna do. Is it's gonna help your skin ring. It's gonna help remove the lymph. It's gonna help around the pupil where you have the GI tract, where it looks darker brown. It's gonna detoxify all of those things. So it's very, very helpful all around. Specifically for skin, just to kind of help the process, I would do, unless you have high blood pressure, I would do saunas if you can at all, and do dry brushing. You can look all of that up online and all this stuff. You can even look up online like fixing, it's called a skin ring or a scarf rim. There's 2 different terms for it, but it's the same exact thing. So you can look up like Iridology scarf rim, or you can look up Iridology skin ring, and they'll give you the solutions there in like much, much more detail. But basically, skin brushing is really good, and saunas are really good. Anything to get your skin to eliminate. So we need to do the skin brushing to eliminate a top layer of skin that's been dead, because it's preventing your skin from breathing and eliminating. And then you want to do saunas to open it up and expel it. Another thing too is you don't want to wear very constrictive clothing, because again, if you're wearing something that's close to the skin, your skin can't breathe. So those toxins that are coming out, they're getting kind of reabsorbed. So that's another thing to keep in mind. That was the video, guys. If you have any questions, as usual, please let me know. If you want to send me your eyes, I'm going to link all of that down below, and you can send it to the options that you see below this video. When you send me your eyes, please, guys, make sure that they're not blurry, because I get a lot of eyes, and 80% of them are very, very blurry. I know, people are restricted in the kind of technology that they can use, but still, just try to make the best eye possible, because I don't see you in person. I only see your eyes. So my diagnosis or my analysis is only based on what I'm seeing. And if it's not a good picture, then you're kind of not getting all of that you could. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.